Hi and welcome to another vlog of What's Up. Today we are going to a town which is 40 minutes drive from London, and it is a town of Charles Dickens. I don't know if you have heard of it, but he's a famous writer of English novels. I remember when my mom was doing MA English, she used to read his novels, and I used to steal those novels and read myself. So I'm really excited to visit his house near London. I will reveal the name very soon of the town. To be honest, I don't know the name. Himanshu is gonna tell me, so stay tuned. But yeah, very excited. And one more thing, guys, there is a dhaba on the way, Punjabi dhaba on the way, where we are planning to have lunch. I will tell you if it's worth, but I am so excited to have saag and makke ki roti over there. So yeah, excited! And it's looking nice and sunny, but don't be fooled. The weather outside is 1 degree right now, 1 degree. So it is chilly out there. Guys, this is Rochester Bridge, which is crossing the river Medway. Bridges like this are often mentioned in Dickens' stories, symbolizing new journeys, new beginnings. And this is my handsome 4-year-old who is so excited to explore the town. Guys, the plan is we are walking towards the restaurant first. We will eat food and then explore this little town. So let's go. That there, my friend, is the castle. We are going to eat in this Punjabi dhaba. This restaurant is literally crossing the bridge. It's in Strood village, and Rochester and Strood are just a bridge away, so you can walk between the villages. How exciting! If you are a Punjabi or if you love Indian food, the menu of this place will make you so hungry. They have everything which can tempt your Indian, craving for Indian food. Oh my God, golgappa, dahi wale golgappe, malai chap, achari chap, chana bhatura, chole bhature basically, saag, makke ki roti. The saag here is so authentic. I was slightly disappointed by the makke ki roti because it's, I think, frozen and they have just heated it. But otherwise, the food, everything else was so delicious. Food is done, tummy is full. Let's explore this beautiful town very quickly. That was the bridge we crossed, and now we are back to Rochester town. So beautiful. This town's high street is one of the most preserved streets of England. Guys, this is a very famous bookstore. It sells second-hand and the rarest of books, and it is literally in the heart of Rochester. So if you are a book lover or looking for a specific copy, you have to come here. And oh my God, it is huge. All sort of books. Beauty for Ashes. Military. Guys, now we are walking towards the castle and the cathedral. They are literally opposite of each other, and they goes back to 12th century. They are so old and preserved so nicely. Like you can literally step into history if you come to this place. And it's a very small town. Just like that, we are back in the high street. Today we didn't explore the castle and cathedral because it got dark, but I highly recommend it. Okay, back to the street. Let's explore some local markets.
This is also a very good restaurant, Cheese Room.
Rochester has had markets for centuries, and even today, the locals rely on the handmade goods and local produce. I did not see any big brands in this small town. Slightly on the pricey side, but everything was like, oh my god, I want to buy this. Kind of, different and unique, had its own style. Such local markets add so much character to a village. Like you go to a village and these places make it so warm and so beautiful. Guys, there is this shop in Rochester, the candy shop, and this is like a dream for kids, especially the not even kids, like anyone who loves sugar, who loves candies. It's such a huge shop. Oh my god. Literally nostalgia for kids. Wow. So picturesque.
It could cut one of its claws and again dead birds from blood poisoning. So the Norfolk turkey farmers nicked an idea from the Welsh goose farmers who've been doing this for centuries.
Now, this one is a fascinating shop for the series lovers, like Disney lovers or Stranger Thing lovers. You name the show, and you will find something or the other in this shop related to that. Like this bag I'm checking, this is from Home Alone, and it was retailing for £70. And this, guys, is Charles Dickens Museum. This entire area in Kent has a huge influence in Charles Dickens' life, specifically his writing. Although he did not grow up in Rochester, like he was not born in Rochester, he came from a village very close to Rochester, but his stories and his novels have a lot of influence from this town. Let's talk about Eastgate House. Basically, this is the only one of the few places where Charles Dickens has mentioned it, like mentioned a real place in his fictional novels, which is so astonishing. Like this is a real house and it is portrayed in his fictional novels, like maybe sometimes as a nun's house, sometimes as a college. And in one of the novels it's said it's Westgate rather than Eastgate House, so a little bit tweaking here and there, but this place exists in real, which is so fascinating for readers. And now we have stopped for a calm coffee. And guys, if you are here in UK, you can easily spend an entire day full of literature, history, beautiful streets, and some nice cafes here in Rochester. Highly recommend. And now we are going back to our London life. I will see you in the next vlog. But if you like today's vlog, please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next one. Bye bye.